Yo, what's up, guys? Luckysix A.K.A Lucky here. There was a PlayStation State of Play thing today. I wasn't looking at it because I didn't really think there was gonna be much announced, but apparently there was stuff announced. There's a new Castlevania game. I have no idea anything about it besides it's Castlevania Belmont's Curse. I need to see this. I need to see what's happening here because besides like collections, we haven't gotten anything. Okay, I think I made this too loud. Okay. Okay. Running around. But stuff, I think it's a level based or metroidvania. Okay, it's okay, yeah, Devil Metroidvania. Yeah. Very stylized. We got female Belmont, which is pretty cool. There was supposed to be, I mean, there's Sonia, but she kind of got retconned out of existence. So it's cool to have a new one that'll hopefully be canon. It is in the same timeline. I don't know if this would be, because they rebooted Castlevania once already.
Trevor Belmont.
Okay. Wait, no.
Last of House Belmont.
Trevor? Maybe that just is Sonia then. Yeah, that might just actually just be Sonia. Because Sonia would be Trevor's mom. So then again, it showed Trevor. Yeah, and you like reading something. So maybe this is like Trevor reading about Sonia, or is it suggesting this is like, or is this like her? Because he's the last. I mean, if this is Trevor. Nah, hold on, I gotta read the description here. Okay, so we're at the PlayStation blog now. Okay, so Castlevania Belmont Curse launches this year on PS5. 2D exploration action game. Metroidvania, guys. Metroidvania. Evil Empire Emotion. I feel like I've heard of Evil Empire before because like you called your game studio Evil Empire. That's just funny. Okay, let's okay. Game is set in 1499 Paris, city attacked by monstrous creatures suddenly emerged from the shadows, armed with legendary Holy Wood, vampire killer, Trevor Belmont's successor, ventures into the burning streets in the willing castle to hunt down the beast. Survive the series like an weapon, this moves and turns. Yeah. Again, okay. So the only tool before stays is the sword, there'll be more weapons. Already, that's good. Share the roots of the series and counter kill for characters. Many secrets. You got numerous items. Yes, of course. Good old wall meat. Gotta have that. And whip away from these areas. Family spot zombies. They appear only in the game. Yes. Okay. All right. I also showcase the game's unique style. I did look at the actual YouTube description. I was gonna try to edit it. Yeah. This is after Castlevania III Dracula's Curse. So this should be Trevor's daughter. Probably. Which is cool. That definitely really cool. Hopefully they also remember, well, hopefully the writers for the story will stay true to his Curse of Darkness in the PlayStation 2 characterization instead of going after the TV show. Because, well, Curse of Darkness happens like right after Castlevania 3. Like, I don't know, like maybe a year or something. I forget exact date. But it's not that far. Like, I don't think his kid was born yet. This is much later than that. So, but either way, that game should be used as an example of what Trevor actually acts like, and not the show. That's a different continuity. please base it off of the games if you're gonna put it in the games, you know. I know I kind of sped through most of the dialogue here. Well, not dialogue, just, you know, what's written down, but it's still... this is really cool. Again, you got the... Actually can grapple things with the whip, like Super Castlevania 4 and Super Nintendo. That's barely been anything else besides this game. That's cool. That's there. Yeah. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope Castlevania comes back. It's one of the most iconic gaming franchises. It should be around. And it's also cool that they found a slot to put it to make another game. That's kind of the tricky thing with Castlevania, is that, and if you don't know Castlevania, you're always fighting Dracula. Dracula revives every 100 years in Castlevania lore. You can speed that up sometimes, which happens in the games. But there's also kind of a cap of 1999 for reasons I won't get into if you don't know Castlevania lore. So, and well, there's always been people wanting a game set in 1999 because we know the concept of what happens there, but we don't. There's not a game there, and I've always been kind of wary of that because it's a big deal. So I don't know if you could ever make something worthy of that expectation. But they found having it be between Castlevania 3 and Castlevania Adventure ReBirth, because that's the next game. But you know what? Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can find a Castlevania timeline graphic somewhere. That'd be easier to point out things. Okay, here. Okay, here's the... Pretty sure this is an old official timeline. You can kind of see here. I don't know if I can zoom... Oh, no, yeah, I don't know how to zoom this anymore, but... Okay, so here's Trevor. Again, he's in Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, and then Castlevania Curse of Darkness. Then if you look here... Yeah, I don't know how well you can see this. This one... I can't tell if you can... I forget if you can see my mouse or not. Then there's Castlevania, 1576, Castlevania The Adventure. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, yeah. Castlevania Curse of Darkness is 1479. And then The Adventure is 1576. And we saw on the article that Belmont's Curse is going to be 1499. Wait, okay. Wait. Yeah. Where was it? Yeah, 1499. So yeah, between Curse of Darkness and The Adventure ReBirth. But they remade it after this timeline, so just as Adventure. But yeah. Hopefully it all fits in. I like. If you didn't know, I like lore. I like story. So I'm glad to see at least the basic principles of this. It fits. So I hope story-wise it fits. I know Castlevania is a game for gameplay, obviously. It was a short trailer. Main things we could see was that it's a metroidvania style game. And it's 2D, it's got 3D models. So there's not a ton I can say on how it feels, or if it's long enough, or if it's too short, or if the secrets are annoying, or if they're not annoying. I don't know. The one thing I do know is, when does it happen? It happens between these two things. Oh wait. I didn't go to Konami's actual website. What was I doing? Crimson Curse. Will your fate bloom in despair or salvation? Ooh. Nintendo Switch confirmed. Yes. Yes. It's the first. It doesn't say 2. I might actually play this at a reasonable pace. 23 years after Castlevania, Dracula's Curse. Oh, a young Belmont story, an all-new 2D action exploration Metroidvania. It's named after your own franchise. Just say Metroidvania. Come on. Yes. Okay, View of Paris with Tolling bells herald the end. 1499, Paris in the Gulf has monstrous creatures suddenly emerge from the shadows. Armed with the legendary holy whip, the vampire killer Trevor successfully their adventures into the burning streets of a looming castle to hunt down the beast. Will succeed in saving Paris from devastation. That's like whip action, iconic whip of the series, now more important than ever. Yeah, trapeze artist, master whip mechanics. Yeah, like I said, it seems that they finally decided to advance past Super Castlevania 4 levels of whip usage. That's cool. Gonna be a bunch of weapons. Yeah, whip's not an old tool. You can also, yep, of course, got that. Big fireball, swords. Ooh, a backstab? I mean, that makes sense. Of course, you can backstab. You can do that in 70 a night. Of course, you can backstab. Yeah, got watch out for everything else. And puzzling. New art. Yeah, I've noticed new art. Uh-huh. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, oh, hey, look, there's the actual picture of it. Yeah, and obviously there's the Grim Reaper here. Hi, yes. Of course you're here. I'm glad I double checked because like, wait a minute. I'm looking at the darn PlayStation blog. I don't know if it's on Nintendo Switch or not. It is. Okay, cool. Now, probably actually editing the video now.